Welcome back or to Budgeting Beans. My name is Emily and this is my first budget with me of 2023. So what I normally do when doing a budget setup is I'll go into my bullet journal and I'll calculate up all of my shifts I did for that week, for that pay period. My pay periods are every 4 weeks, so I calculate up every 4 weeks and I write in the little corners which week number it is. So based on what I'd written in my bullet journal, I had 171.75 hours of this pay period. Turns out I actually did 172.5 instead, and I'd estimated before tax and without the inclusion of my tips to be paid around £1,786 and 20 pence. And I have now viewed my pay slip, and I have been paid £1,975 and 55 pence. So, yeah. Actually, before I start budgeting that, I am going to calculate up the first week of my next pay period because I have written all those down. So 7.75, 8.5, 9.75, 9.75. Oh, I've already lost track. Redo that. 7. Okay, I've done. Oh, wow. Okay. For week 1 of my next pay period, I've done 45.5 hours this week. And that is a lot for me because I'm only contracted down to do 37.5 hours each week. And so I have been doing a lot of overtime lately. This last pay period, I did 22 and a half hours over my contract. The first 10 hours I get paid at my normal rate, and after 10 hours over I get time and a half, and after 20 hours I believe I get triple pay. I didn't quite make it up that far, but I did get some time and a half pay. But that is it for bullet journal. Put that away. And that's just from Amazon. I think it's from Amazon. I got it for Christmas, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's almost guaranteed to be Amazon. So I always budget on my iPad. I've made this template myself based off of tutorials I watched online. And so yeah, I'll get started. So I always start off first with my bills. So I have to zoom in quite a bit. So rent, I pay $200 each month. I live in a house, it's $800 a month for rent, and we split it 4 ways. So mine's $200. Council tax is £50 normally, however, we get 2 months where we don't have to pay it. This month is the second of those months, so I don't have to pay that with this paycheck. Electric, I put £30 into the bucket, and we all pay based on how much electric we roughly use. I use the least, so I pay the least. So yeah, but I do increase that various times of the year, so in the winter I'll probably, no, summer I probably put in more because I do tend to use the fans quite often. Water is £11. Good. What else? Wi-Fi, what was that? Wi-Fi was £9. Printer, I pay £2 a month. I have the HP Instant Ink but I keep it on the lowest option of £2 a month. And then contacts were, I'm going to put down £20 because I think that's what it was. So it's 39. So my bills are £272. Yeah, that sounds right. I've recently paid off my car, so it's a lot less than I'm typically expecting, because previously I had like £500-600 going towards bills. Now it's like 270. It's very strange for me. Okay. Petrol and groceries always get 150. Spending, yeah, I'm gonna put 80. I normally put 80. I've been debating increasing that, but I don't always use the £20 I have, whereas sometimes I'll overspend it. So yeah, I'm a bit unsure about it. Takeaway, what's it? But £20 for my usual amount. Got a work party tomorrow evening, so £30 for that. And then me and my boyfriend's sister want to go out for drinks on Sunday. I'm gonna put £80 in there as well. Lunches, I put £30, and that's just to pay for staff meals. Helena is my kitten. She's 7 months old, and this is for her food. I'm gonna put £40. It also covers her litter as well, and I'm gonna skip buffer because I don't know. I've yet to stuff anything in it anyway, so I'll stuff it when I feel like it. 80, 30, 40. Oh no. 530. That's definitely the most I've ever stuffed in there. Well, will be stuffing in there. So next is my spending categories. This is my guide. It tells me like roughly what I want my minimum to be. And I've worked this out by calculating how much I want to save up an entire year, dividing it by the number of paychecks I have in said year, and I'll try to put in at least that amount, but ideally more, so I can surpass my goal. So yeah, and the blue highlights normally indicates my priority for a pay period, and I'll just move it about here and there. So, okay. I might just copy and paste that. There we go, that makes that easier. I'm gonna do the same for up here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay. So, oh, I didn't put in the amounts. Okay. So from the 197, that's a 3. 1975 minus 530 minus 272 equals £1,173. So 1173 minus 5 17. Okay, yeah, that sounds alright. Gonna leave this section as it is for now. I probably should have pre-planned this before filming, but I didn't think to. Okay. Gonna put 25 into sports because there's a race I want to do, a running race. Local to my area, I really want to do it, so I might sign myself up for that. I don't generally know how much it costs to run a race because normally I'll run one with my parents and they've always covered my cost, but I know they can't make it for this one, so I want to try and do this one on my own. That's for a half marathon, and hopefully I can do it. So yeah. I'm gonna change a 17 to a 20. 25. I'm gonna put more into anniversary because I've already spent all of my amount for that. And my anniversary is on the 6th of March. So it's literally this coming pay period. I'm gonna put an additional £30 into gift because I forgot about Mother's Day, which is on the 19th and also within this pay range. So also gonna change that. Next pay period. I'm gonna put £30 into day passes as well because I've booked myself up 2 day passes to just hang out with some friends at the place I work, which sounds really weird saying out loud. 60, 30, 50, 30. So that'll be £260 going into my spending. When I say spending, I mean so general spending throughout a year, or just something I dip into more than I would say, like opticians, dentist, or heating oil, house, stuff like that. So 1173 minus 260 equals 913. Okay. Emergency, I want to put 50 because I never really bulked that up. And the one time I did bulk it up, I ended up spending it on a new washing machine, which I suppose is what it's for, but still. 1 week ahead, put £30. And heating oil I want to put up to 40 because I did just pay out a good amount for that. Then I'm gonna round that one up because I don't like change. So 10 plus 10 plus 40 plus 10, 50. 170 into that one, so 3 minus 70, so I've got £743 left. Okay, let me just calculate out what that is. Oh, okay, I've got room for, okay. I'm gonna change that, whoops, that to 150 plus 50. Cat I'm going to see about getting her spayed and microchipped soon. And I don't actually know how much that's going to be, but I'm hoping to do it this month. I do have some backup savings just in case, and I do tend to pay myself back regardless in future pay periods, but I'm going to say put 100 in that. Yeah. But just ignore that. And then future I want to put in 85. Because that's just my happy number for it. So 150, 168, 200, 5, 10, 185. Ooh, that's a much bigger number. Okay, 718. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Because I wanted to put more into my challenge than that. Okay. I'm gonna take the 50 back out of that. And then I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna change that to 150 because I'm not in as much of a hurry to fill that. Yeah. So 100, 168, 150, 5, 10, 100, 5, 618. Okay. Let's see if I've done all this correctly. Okay, so is that in frame? No, it's not. Sorry if anything's not been in frame. I've not been paying attention to the camera. I've just focused on this. So 5 minus 125. Ooh, actually I'm happy with that. So 125 going into my challenge. My tips category is only to cover any cash tips I've gotten in a pay period. I've not gotten any this time, so we shall see. And typically if I do receive any cash tips, I will stuff them then and there in that week rather than wait until my payday to stuff it. But yeah, so that looks to be it. If in the future you are interested, I can include my breakdown of each of these amounts into my denominations, but otherwise that is it for today, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if there's anything you can recommend for me doing better, I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, thank you and have a fantastic day.